to my vlogs. I failed at May. I failed vlogging, creating on YouTube. So I did post my birthday video, but that's, I think, literally all I did. So I apologize. I know probably people didn't notice, but in my mind I was doing so good all year, and unfortunately I did not do great. I think I like have some video clips from throughout the month that I did take, so I might like kind of put some of those in here, and then I'll chat to you guys after that. I am ready for the day now, finally. I love having like a slow morning when I can like get fully ready, like a shower, wash my hair, full face of makeup, cute outfit. So I'm excited to have more of those in my future, I hope. Anyways, I'm gonna go make breakfast and head to work and pray it's a good day. It is like very much later. It's 11 p.m. and I'm just coming up to bed. Today ended up being pretty insane, actually. I made a vlog for TikTok, so I'll show you some clips right here, but basically work was like crazy and I was just climbing ladders all day and I was like on the verge of like screaming most of the day, and I had to cut a woman out of a dress. Yes, you heard that right. One of our customers, the zipper broke while she was trying it on. She could not get out of the dress, so I had to literally cut her out of the dress. That was the first and the last, and I feel horrible for the poor girl. And that was just the experience. Okay, it is officially Saturday, and I've been running around all day, but I'm home, and I need to get ready for the photo shoot thing that we're doing today, so I'm meeting my sister. We're gonna go. But I thought I would show you, I ran to Love Olive because they are closing their store in Provo, so they have a sale. So I went and grabbed some stuff. And originally I was planning on wearing these pants for my photo shoot. They're just like from Target. Anyways, I haven't tried those on yet either, but I think they'll fit. But I didn't have like a top to go with it, so I got this, but I'm not like, I'll have to put it on. Like, I like it, I just don't know if I'm gonna like it for pictures. And then I've been looking for new church dresses because I have like black dresses, that's it, and I just am like ready for some fun colors. So I picked this up, you guys. I think it's so cute and summery. It's like kind of got the puff sleeve but not over the top, and then this print I'm just actually obsessed with. So okay, and this last thing, I honestly don't know if it's gonna work for me, but I thought it was so freaking cute and I just want to try it on. Okay, here's the fit for the baptism. Just my DM dress. It's like blue gingham. What I really like about it is, first of all, it has pockets, so that's always a huge plus. But the length, it's like a little bit longer in the back, so I'm never like worried about it, because I usually steer away from like shorter dresses. Not that that's short, but you know what I mean.
Okay, hey, will you bring this camera to graduation and film me speaking?
This is the plan, yes.
That's literally all I care about.
Yeah.
Kenzie also wants you to video her.
Okay.
But I don't think you have to if you don't want to.
I will.
You do have to take a picture.
But please video me.
I will.
That's the other thing.
We have to get a family
One
photo.
more event is that Hannah is leaving on Wednesday morning. So when you guys
Another family event. Would you like a picture with the cake, Kyle? Okay.
Good evening, and thank you for being here. If I'm being honest, this isn't the first speech I wrote, but I realized for a class that has given me so much, my first speech was just too surface level. It needed to mean more. In preparing, I realized the people I actually want to speak to are seated directly behind me. And I hope they're listening. Tonight, I'll start with a story. My dad grew up much like we did here. He got decent grades, he played sports, and he loved farming. After high school, my dad went on to serve a mission, go to college, get married, start a family, start his own dairy farm, and later worked for the Utah Farm Bureau. Throughout his life, he was the first one to arrive and the last one to leave. He was dedicated and unwavering. He lived what seemed like an ordinary life. I hope that none of us ever think ordinary means unimpactful. Because as I stood up to speak at his funeral, I looked out at nearly 1,000 people packed into Stake Center, and I realized that my dad had changed the world, and he didn't even realize his impact. Now let me share another story with you. My story. But it's not about my impact. It's about your impact on me. It's the friends who texted me after snowstorms to make sure I didn't repeat the infamous prom crash. The 4 friends who were at my house before I was on the day my dad passed away just to give me a hug. The teachers who helped me come out of my shell and then put up with me after I did. The friends who answered when I needed someone to talk me through life or just listen. It's easy to believe you haven't made a difference, but you have, often through small, simple, everyday consistency. And sometimes it's hard to recognize how well we're doing because we don't realize that everyone around us is struggling with the same things we are. This can make us feel small and insignificant. You guys saw all the fun stuff. The silly pit costumes me and Dawson made, the PP Dubs videos Jay and I posted, the loud, happy personality I tried to put on. But what you didn't see were the sleepless nights, the times I begged God for help, the moments I wondered if everything would be okay, and the tears in my car as I drove home to the van after long days when the pressure became too much. Now, please don't misunderstand me. I'm not trying to say my life is harder than anyone else's. The truth is, all 200 of the graduates have had their own struggles. But trials don't make you less, they make you grow. I want you to remember this. You matter, you make a difference, and you have an impact. I have loved high school. Not everyone does, but I have. Class of 2025, I'm not terrified to graduate, I'm terrified to move on. But more than that, I'm a little sad. Because after tonight, I probably won't see most of you again. And I don't know what I'll do without you. But I do know this. It will get better. It always does. It just takes time. And if I do see you again, I hope you're happy. I echo the words of Alfred to Batman when he said, I had this fantasy. I would look across the table, and I'd see you there. You wouldn't say anything to me, nor me to you. But we'd both know that you made it, that you were happy. Go out, class of 2025, and change the world. But I hope more than anything, that you will be happy. With all my heart, thank you, and go Wasp.
Trevor Allen Hall.
Class of 2025. Now join with me as we change the tassel from the right side to the left.
So basically May was very busy. We had a lot going on. I think we'll touch on a few of the biggest things. Big thing, my little brother graduated high school, which is so insane. I feel like he's still like literally 10 years old, but no, he's almost 19. He just graduated from high school and he gave a speech at graduation and it was so touching. Like, it made me cry. He struggled to write that so many times. He wrote a few different talks and we're just like, it's a great talk, but it wasn't like personal. And then his final draft that he gave was just like heart-wrenching, and listening to him give it so many times was good. And you could tell that the high school meant a lot to him, and he did honestly love it so much, which was very different from like the older 4 siblings. We did high school, we didn't love it. At least I know, like I'm pretty sure for all of us, like, we were happy to graduate, where he was like, I don't want to graduate, I just want to stay right here right now. Which is funny because I feel like he had the hardest high school experience out of all of us. I mean, his dad died his sophomore year, and then he got cut from the basketball team, like all these things. It's like he had a hard high school experience, but he loved it because he made it great. So that was really sweet, and I'm so sad because he is leaving on a church mission in less than a month now. So that's so freaking insane to me, but I'm like so happy for him, but sad for us, and so I'm gonna be, well, that'll be in coming vlogs, but we spent a lot of time celebrating Trevor last month. Another very large life update, I guess, is I quit my job. At the very beginning of May, just was like, I can't do this anymore, and it was something I've been thinking about for several months, but it finally just got to the point where I was like, I do not want to start my 24th year still working here. I was like, it's not good for me. And it's been a couple weeks now that I haven't been working. My last day was before my birthday, so it's been a few weeks, and you guys, I just feel like so much lighter and happier, and I put a lot of thought into if I should stay at this job or not, or like what I should do, because I didn't have another job lined up, and I just was like, I don't know what to do. And I tried to cancel with a few different people. I talked to my mom a lot. My mom and sisters have been wanting me to quit my job for a long time, and I just was like, no, I can't do it. And then I talked to my grandparents, and they were just like, you might as well just be done, and like, you'll figure it out. And I think I was just like, I can't move forward because I'm just so stuck where I was. So I just put in my 2 weeks and was done. And I like felt guilty, but like, it was the best thing for me. And like I said, I hated the person that I was working there, and so I just already feel so much lighter, so much happier, and it's literally only been a few weeks, and I'm just like, even like seeing pictures and videos of myself, I'm like, I was not myself while I worked there. Like, it was just bad energy. And anyways, so I'm happy to be out of that, and I don't have a new job yet, but that's okay. I'm kind of giving myself a little bit of time, but I am gonna start applying and looking for a new job here soon. It's just been nice to have a little bit of a break. My brothers give me the hardest time. My older brother, he's like, when anybody asks me what you're doing, I just tell them you're working on yourself. I'm like, yep, Kai, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just working on myself. We're gonna figure it out. But it's just been fun. I've like been able to create more like stuff, and I've been posting a lot more on my TikTok, which is something I used to do all the time. I was posting so many TikTok vlogs, and just like, I loved creating. And I started this other job and I stopped because I was just so drained, like so drained emotionally, mentally, and everything. So I stopped doing it. But ever since I quit my job and now I have more time on my hands, I'm making videos, but I'm not really getting views and I'm losing followers. But you know what? I don't care because it's fun for me to create videos. I think the other thing that's been really nice since I quit my job is I've just been able to spend so much time with my family. Like in May, I feel like I spent so much time with my family, and I just feel so grateful for that. Another thing that's coming up, not really soon, I guess it's a few months away, but I am going to be moving. So say goodbye to this room, I guess. But after my dad passed away 2 years ago, I never moved back to my place that I was living in. I just grabbed all my stuff out, and I moved into here. And so this has kind of been like, I don't know, just a sacred space, I guess. And it's gonna be weird leaving. I genuinely love this area, love this house and all this stuff, but sometimes it's good to switch it up. And like I said, I've been here for like 2.5 years, and so it is time to change, and I'm excited for where we're going. Enough of my updates. I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna do better in June. I'm gonna start a new vlog tomorrow because I'm going to Idaho for a fun little girl cousin sleepover. I was not originally planning to go to this, but then when I quit my job, I'm like, heck yes, I want to go spend time with all my little cousins. That's so fun. There's a little May recap for all y'all, and we will see you in a week or two for more June content.